Hello, everybody. Welcome back. We are on with Horizon Zero Dawn. We are continuing to wrap up the intro area because, of course, just like the sequel, the intro to this game kind of long. But we're about done. We are just about to enter Mother's Heart, and I always remember the first time I played this game and actually reached Mother's Heart because I actually first time I played this back about a year after it came out, because this came out, Horizons had a curse of coming out at the same time as other games that really steal its thunder. But the first time I played it, I remember distinctly hitting every single point and making sure I explored the entirety of the Embrace before actually making it up here. So it took me a long time before I even saw a single town. So I thought, maybe we've got a Breath of the Wild situation. And then got to my first town. It was like, holy shit.
You will turn back, outcast. Or bleed. Your choice.
Make way! Make way! Braves, stand aside. She is welcome here. Mother's heart is open to you, child. Come. I assure you, most Nora aren't so rude as those idiots.
You're Tirsa?
Who else would I be? Come on now. I've been waiting for this day a long time.
You have?
Oh, yes. But for the moment, I must leave you. I have other outsiders to keep safe tonight.
You what?
Envoys from another tribe, the Karja. Come to observe the proving, and oh, how the Nora hate the Karja.
Karja.
But that's my problem. We will
Putting it
talk
lightly.
later. In the meantime, enjoy the festival. Oh, down the path to the right, you'll find an old friend who can't wait to see you.
But I don't know anyone here.
Try telling him that. We will talk later. May the goddess protect.
What is going on?
Yeah, that would definitely be a confusing introduction to other people. And thinking about it from her perspective, even this is the first time she's been inside the walls of any civilized society.
I want to see something new.
And just the atmosphere of the festivities and everything, it's just such a great intro to how this game's tribes work, and then you start to see the different personalities and dichotomies from each one. Really, everyone hates the Karja, and for good reason. They're trying to fix that. They're doing some rebranding right now. The Karja are. The fact that those drummers are so prevalent throughout the entire settlement.
Interesting.
Everyone knows
She's never warmed her hands on a fire before.
Aloy! It's you, isn't it? Over here.
And then she asked me for a makeover.
You are a vampire because you haven't aged at all.
It is Aloy, isn't it? I'm remembering your name correctly?
They
Are
could
you
have
the
aged up his
old
character
friend
model
Tirsa
a
told me
little
about?
bit.
I don't know you.
I see you don't recognize me. Well, it was a long time ago. Teb is my name. You were half my size when you saved me from a herd of machines.
I remember. You tried to thank me.
I never forgot that day. All these years, I hope to see you again, if you came to run in the proving. As you can see, I didn't turn out to be much of a hunter. I served the tribe as a stitcher instead, a maker of garments and armor. In preparation for this day, I've made an outfit for you. I hope
How
you like
kind.
it.
What's it going to cost?
Cost? Nothing. Consider it the thanks I tried to give years ago. Long overdue.
Well, thank you, Ted. Nora Brave. Yeah, we'll equip it. Let's see here. Anything we want to sell? No. No. Nah, we'll hang on to all those. 11% tear, 9% tear. Goodbye. both the same. Goodbye. Yep. Alright, well, hang on to those. Do I want to buy any of your other stuff? I'll grab your free sample box, because why not? Let's see. That's basically an all-around elemental one. That one doesn't really say that it does anything. Silent Hunter, so that is a stealthy one. And then Protector Light. You know what? I don't think I need to buy any of the other armors. Unless the medium Silent Hunter, also stealth based, I can't afford it, and yeah, nah. Alright, thanks, Teb.
Seems to fit you perfectly.
Thank you, Teb. I've never had anything like this before.
Well, it's yours. I think you'll find it affords more protection than what you were wearing. Every outfit offers some advantage. It's always a trade-off. Anyway, I shouldn't keep you any longer. Head for the Matriarch's Lodge if you want to find Tirsa. You'll know it when you see it. A large wooden building with an angry mob waiting outside.
Tirsa said something about envoys from another tribe?
Yes, that's what the mob's angry about. Karja visiting our sacred land for the first time in years. I'd expect to see some tomatoes fly, maybe rocks. Hopefully not spears. In any case, be ready to duck.
Ahoy, Mr. Drew. Actually, those ones that Teb has, those were all in the original. The ones that were in the remaster, I already grabbed those because you get those, like, the first merchant you visit, you can actually get them from Karst. Just, they're tokens in your inventory that when you see your first visit your first merchant, turn into loot chests you can get from them, from their chest section. And I actually already sold all but the 2 Nora ones. So these 2 are the new ones from the remaster. And actually, they're both from Forbidden West. Like, that's... I remember that one being from Forbidden West, because that's the outfit that I was wearing in my playthrough that I was streaming that I didn't finish at like, around when I stopped. But... yeah, no, everything that Teb had and this, of course, are from the OG. But yeah, we finally got into Mother's Heart. And are now just taking in the Nora culture. Interesting. Culture. This is awkward. Interesting, isn't it? And again, like, all of this just goes to show, like, how much detail they put into Mother's Heart and this entire sequence. It's actually, like, it's pretty awesome. Do you? Gotta warm my hands after that chilly reception there.
Interesting.
I love how she says interesting with that, like she's never warmed her hands by a fire before.
Bad enough you're drunk. Why do you have to go climbing houses?
Oh, not supposed to go climbing on other people's roofs, huh?
Get down from there, now!
Oh, that's just what you want, isn't it? For me to fall on my head!
What I want is
There's
for you to
something on
climb
that
down.
roof, though.
What you want is for me to have no fun at all.
Fine! Stay up on the roof all night if you want.
Yeah, I will.
Damn.
Wasn't drunk when I ran the proving. Might have won.
Well, at least he's able to admit it. I'll take those. Interesting that someone would have roof supplies.
But it should be.
Listen carefully now, for you'll have to tell this when I'm gone. In the beginning, all life came from All Mother. People, machines, and beasts, all were her children.
I think that's
They
Jezza,
lived alongside each other in the comfort of her wild embrace.
one of the matriarchs.
Some grew restless. Though they took of her bounty, they wanted more. These were the faithless. The machines had whispered to them, promised to serve them, to make them a new world, better than the one All-Mother provided. A world of metal. They told the faithless they would do all the work for them. Feed them, shelter them, give them a life of ease, of plenty. And so, the faithless left with the machines. Only the true children, the mothers and fathers of the Nora, stayed with All-Mother. At first, the machines did as they had promised. They built cities, great and terrible, monuments to their sins. But they would not serve the faithless for long. A king rose up among the machines, a machine more powerful than any other.
Hades, they called it.
The Metal Devil. And then the faithless served him, served the machines. That was not enough for the Metal Devil. He wanted all to serve him, and tried to tempt the true children away from All-Mother. They would not go. They gathered on the mountainside to cling to her and prayed, more devoted than ever. The Metal Devil raged louder than thunder. In his fury, he came to confront All-Mother, intending to kill her. She struck him down. Forever. As you know, for his lifeless body is up there still, frozen in shame and defeat.
That
The
is
machines were driven
so awesome.
mad by the death of their king, and their minds became as wild as beasts.
J.J. Abrams has
Faithless
control of this
abandoned their
shop.
cities, forced to wander the world without the care of the machines. Only we remain the true children of All-Mother. We built
There.
all this with the hands that she gave us. Machines are to be hunted. Metal to be used for scrap, for craft. But never to be adored. And we stay true to her laws, resolute in our prayers, don't we? For the dangers are never over. Still the faithless envy our sacred land and covet it. And year upon year, the machine's anger grows, searching for little Nora boys and girls who have not behaved. What? Is that a machine among us now? No, no. These old eyes are mistaken.
Adorable.
Listen carefully now.
Adorable the way they ended that. But, like, that is such a cool snapshot of the Nora, like, the Nora interpretation of the end of the world and how they came to be in its place. And, like, of course, they would think that that giant metal...
Over here.
I can't even remember what those things are called. The big squiddy things. The not Reavers from not Mass Effect. The, like... Of course they'd see that thing clinging to the mountain next to a giant door and think that. Like, extrapolate all that as how everything happened. It really is cool. Horace's, thank you.
Karst? What are you doing here?
Careful. Pretend like we've never met. I wasn't supposed to trade with outcasts in the wilds, remember?
How could I forget? And how generous of you to talk to me now.
Don't be like that. You know I'll be rooting for you in the proving tomorrow. Can't wait to see the looks on some of these faces when you win. And if you need any last-minute supplies, I'm your man.
So, Mother's Heart. I thought you preferred the wilds.
Well, man can't drink alone all the time, can he? Truth is,
Cheers to
I
that.
get lonely once in a while. There, I admitted it. Don't think less of me.
I won't hold it against you. If you give me a discount.
You can't be.
I'm joking, Karst. It's good to see you.
Don't go soft on me.
She won't. She will always have a level of sass associated
I'll give you my
with her.
best prices, I promise.
Because she is a sassy girl. Okay. I still can't buy that, huh? I do want it. I only need 10 metal shards and I can get it. Other than that, we already passed on those. All of those. I'll take a free sample box.
Always happy to take your shards.
I should open those. Ooh, and I have skills that I can spend. Oh, wonderful. Freaking traps.
All right, let's do this.
Yes, let's. There we go. Now, is there anything that I could sell? Yes. Yeah, I don't really want to sell anything else right now.
All right then, time to go.
Good luck tomorrow, Aloy.
Thank you.
I'm with High Matriarch Landsman. We shouldn't let these
Alright.
outsiders pollute our sacred land.
In a moment, we shall bless the proving.
Nope,
But
that
first,
definitely wasn't Jezza doing
we
the
have
tail down
guests
there.
to welcome.
For 2 years, we have been at peace with Akarja. It is time to restore our bonds of trade with Meridian. These envoys come to us under a banner of peace.
An enunciation of gratitude written
Killers
by
and
the hand
slavers!
of Sun King of
Killers and slavers! Hey,
Luminance of
hold your fruit. Nora Faithful, hold your fruit. Now, I'm Azaram, not Karja. So I'll put it to you straight. The 13th Sun King was a murderous bung. Oh, he was. He was a tyrant and a monster. Raided my tribe for blood sacrifice, just like yours. My own sister was taken. I hated the Karja. But the 13th king is dead. 2 years now. Who killed him? The 14th.
Well, that sounds...
Not because he lusted for power, but because someone had to put an end to his father's atrocities.
Yeah!
Okay.
The message that this poor priest means to read is an apology. Straight from the lips of the 14th king. So please, can't you lend him your ears?
Thank you. An enunciation
Roman
of
Empire.
gratitude written by the hand of Sun King Avad, 14th luminance of the Radiant Line.
I'm with High Matriarch Landsman. We should unknown device
No, the Karja stand with you.
Yeah.
As the sun
I hold my fruit nightly, Mr. Drew.
Just like mine.
as those you have
He's out in
nurtured
his workshop right
take
now.
their places among
You're the
your
only
prey.
other person I've ever seen wearing a focus. Where did you get yours?
What? A Nora? Wearing one of these? That's impossible. Your tribe fears the old places, forbids them.
Who says I'm like other Nora?
Why, I guess you're not. If you've gone delving in the ruins of the metal world.
What's wrong?
Apologies. A malfunction.
Oh, Lynn, you making friends with locals, are we?
I'll come back.
Wait.
No, we'll talk later. Have to go.
Whoa. Well, I guess he's more hungover than I thought. Hey, you got the same trinket that Olin has on his head. Since when did those become fashionable?
His name is Olin? Who is he? And where did he get one of these?
He's just a scrounger with friends in high places. Now, he spends half his time digging for artifacts, the other half drinking or dicing. As for the trinket, well, I guess he dug it up somewhere. Just a weird old jewel he sticks on his face. I mean, no offense. It looks great on you.
I thought your friend was gonna go down in a hail of fruit, but you really calmed the crowd.
Thanks.
He was about to be raining
I wasn't
men.
sure I could do it. The Nora is still pissed with the Karja about the Red Raids, and who can blame them?
I wanted to ask you something else.
If you want. But I'll also be around after that blessing thing, if that'd be a better time to talk.
It sounds like people are still talking right now.
I never heard anything about red raids growing up. What were those?
Your tribe was at war and you didn't even know? I mean, were you kept hidden away? Did you have overprotective parents or something?
I grew up as an outcast, shunned by the tribe.
Oh, yeah, I've heard the Nora do that. That seems cruel, if you ask me. But even an outcast knows about the derangement of the machines, right? How they get deadlier every year? Well, the mad Sun King figured if he spilled enough blood to the Sun God, it would calm the machines. Didn't work. But for years, he raided the tribes and took captives for sacrifice. My sister among them. The Nora put up a good fight, but lives were lost.
So what happened? How did it all end?
The Mad King's own son united Karja rebels with Oseram freebooters. And together we did the impossible, took back Meridian and killed the crazy old king. So now the son sits on the throne and it's a big improvement. Under Avad, there's no more sacrifices, no more slavery. People from all tribes are welcome in Meridian now, even Nora exiles. You really should come visit.
She's never left the embrace, buddy. She knows nothing of anything outside the Tall Gates.
Who are the Oseram?
Oh, that's my tribe, far to the northwest. We're good at three things: arguing, working steel, and brewing.
And freebooters. What are those?
I guess you could say we were mercenaries, warriors for pay. Except a lot more loyal than that makes us sound. Avad couldn't
Warriors
take
for
down
pay?
his father without our metal and muscle. And now some of us serve proudly as his personal vanguard.
Wario's for pay kind of explains the mutton chops, but they aren't frizzy enough. And also they're mutton chops, not a mustache.
Your sister was taken captive and sacrificed. That's terrible.
Captive, yes. Sacrificed, no. It takes more than a few Karja to finish Ursa. She got away, and now she's my captain. Captain of the entire Vanguard. Favored by the Sun King himself.
How did she survive?
Well, that's a story, all
She's
right, but
badass.
it takes a while to tell. Maybe another time over a drink or three? Or just come to Meridian and meet her yourself. I think you'd like each other. You're both rather, direct.
That's a good way of putting it.
If the Karja have such a cruel history, how did you end up serving them?
The last king and his men were butchers. But the new king wants peace. There's nothing cruel about that. Besides, the Karja don't just fight, they build. But take Meridian. Next to it, everything else is just a bunch of sticks and stones.
He is not wrong.
Just how big is Meridian? What's it like?
Where do I even start? My tribesmen are masters of the forge, the best tinkers in the world. But when it comes to building, the Karja have us beat.
They're basically the
city
Romans.
soars over a canyon with more bridges than the Nora have roads and buildings tall as mountains. And across the valley stands the spire, like a blade thrust into the sky reflecting the sun. You really owe it yourself to see it. So consider that a challenge. Or an invitation.
Karja didn't build the spire, though.
You said the machines have been getting more dangerous every year.
Yeah, I don't have to tell you that, right?
First I've heard of it.
Oh, sorry, I just assumed everyone knew. Well, the way I hear it, 15, 20 years ago, the machines weren't always pissed off like they are now. When a hunter came at them, they'd spook and run. So it was hard to take them down, but not dangerous, so long as he was smart enough to jump out of the way. But then the derangement starts up and everything changes. Now, when a hunter fires a shot, the machines snarl and charge right at him. A few more years pass and they start attacking people on sight. Going anywhere becomes a major risk. And if that wasn't bad enough, entirely new kinds of machines start showing up. Bigger, meaner, and heavily armed.
Yep, and they're so much fun to fight.
Sawtooth.
Yeah, 10 years ago, that one. But every couple of years or so, something worse comes along. Believe
I love
me.
that.
So what's making it happen?
The difference
No one
between him
knows.
and Rost.
And the machines, well, they aren't telling.
Whereas Rost is just like, yeah, no, the Sawtooth showed up about 10 years ago. They're brand new machines. Aaron's just like, oh, yeah, that one. There've been upgrades since those things debuted.
Tell me about the derangement again.
Well, the way
wait, what?
when a hunter came at them, so it was hard to, but then
No.
now, if that,
Like-
yeah, 10 years ago, that,
So what's making it happen?
and no one knows.
I want to ask you about something you said before.
Ask away.
What else do you know about Olin?
Is he really that interesting? I'm starting to get jealous. Well, he scours the wilds for ruins, digs up stuff, and sells it to nobles. When he's not scrounging, he's scouting. Exactly the skills you want the man guiding your expedition to have. I've known him for a few years. He's a loyal companion, cares for his family, holds his drink well enough. I like him, but besides that, not much to tell.
I've never seen armor like yours before.
You've never seen Vanguard steel? Well, let me introduce you.
She's never
Ring
been
locked,
outside.
impact
Borders of the
protected,
Brace.
sturdy enough to choke a sawtooth. It has to be. The Vanguard of the Sun King's best. Life takers and machine breakers to a one. You might even give a Nora warmaid like you more trouble than she can handle.
Doubtful.
With all that metal to slow you down? I doubt it.
Yeah, hard to say. From where I'm standing, looks like a pretty even match.
I should make my way to the blessing.
Yeah. Look, maybe I shouldn't say this, but it's obvious that you don't belong in this backwater. I mean, you're smart. You're obviously capable, and, well, I mean, look at you.
I'm instantly attracted.
What are you talking about?
You know what. All right, if you ever visit Meridian, look me up. I'll show you around, make introductions. It'll be a whole new life, if you want it. Anyway, I have to go to that blessing thing, too, so, see you around, maybe?
Everyone's acting like these cursed Karja are honored guests.
Right.
Sick.
My matriarch Tierce has gone too
Well,
far.
we should go to the blessing as well, then.
These bloodthirsty Karja.
Down there.
How am I supposed to enjoy myself with those bloodthirsty
We'll start the blessing when all aspirants are in place.
Irid?
Oh,
Expecting more tomatoes?
in truth, I thought they were throwing stones.
Stones hit a lot harder. You'd know the difference.
If you wish to speak, we should do so after the ceremony. I'd rather not hold things up, or do anything else that angers these people.
Just like all Karja priests, he is frickin' coward at heart.
Aloy, take your place right there. The prayer lantern is yours. I made it for you.
Blasphemy, sisters.
Bickering old
Aspirants,
biddies.
before each of you sits a prayer lantern crafted by your mother. In her honor, light its flame.
In honor of Rost. And all he did to help me get here.
O mother, hear our prayer. What is the child but a mother's hope that takes flight? A glowing flame that climbs the air, set free to the wind, sailing the sky till it fades and falls. So, from one to another, passes the chain of love.
We're gonna break these chains of love?
There's Olin. I have some questions for him.
Shame that musician didn't come back this year.
I'm too nervous to
Your
talk.
blessing was most illuminating. I've never seen its like. A rare gift indeed.
But you don't believe in Allmother, do you?
Usually the distance between our tribes shrouds Nora ways from Karja eyes. But here among you, I see a beauty that shines true. Perhaps Naman is right after all, that the sun's light brightens all lands and all peoples.
Who's Naman?
One of my brethren, who believes the sky is wide enough for the faiths of all tribes.
Well, that's not a bad philosophy to have.
Who are you, Sun Priest?
I am the Reverend Irid. The glory of the Karja is the sun's glory, reflected. We sun priests are but glimmers of its great light.
You just said a lot, but you didn't tell me anything.
My apologies.
Like a true priest.
My duty is to carry out the will of the sun by serving its emissary among us, the Sun King. I comfort those who walk by the light of day, and I travel to those in far reaches whom the light barely touches, bearing warmth.
Who is the Sun King you speak for?
His Luminance Avad is the 14th king of the Radiant Line. His light envelops the sky and everything beneath it. He is the chosen of the sun. By his divine rule, we are given sight and purpose.
You speak highly of him. Do you know him well?
By his nature, he is unknowable and infallible. We are his instruments, not his companions.
So,
I have been
no.
in his presence, but we draw down our hoods so as not to behold his light directly.
He's the sun, he has total power, and no friends. That couldn't go wrong.
It's pretty much what happened with 13th, I think.
If your Sun Kings are so infallible, how do you explain the crimes of the last king?
Well, the sun's glory is a great and brazen crown for a vessel as small as a man. If the vessel is flawed, indeed in the burial caves, one can see the skulls of the past kings are cracked, trialed and fired in the sun's kiln. That can be too much for any man to bear, even a ruler of men.
So the sun can make bad choices like anyone else?
Oh, no.
Oh my god. She's... Yeah. It's always funny watching Sun Priest squirm.
Has there ever been a Sun Queen?
Many wives and consorts, of course. Or, oh, you mean for the sun to choose a queen? This has not happened.
Why not?
The sun is masculine, of course, and so would choose its heirs thus.
It's a light in the sky. I've never seen anything dangling from it. I don't know if you've noticed, but women run things around here.
Well,
she's right.
Avad took
It's a
woman
matriarchal
as
society.
captain of his vanguard, the first to hold such an honor.
You mean Aaron's sister, Ursa. From what he told me, she sounds formidable.
Oh, formidable indeed. A woman and an outsider as well.
She might make a fine Sun Queen, given a chance.
A sun queen? Oh, no.
Oh, it's modern day gamers. Right there. It's hilarious.
Why were the Karja at war with the Nora?
Under the 13th Sun King, the Karja had no peace with any tribe. His luminance has sent those days to dusk. We must renew the light that binds us, though few volunteered to come here.
The Nora scare you. They're good at making people feel unwelcome.
It's said one soldier died for every Nora taken alive. But I see you can be as calm as you are fierce.
Well, one thing's for certain, the sun definitely isn't woke.
So you live in Meridian?
I do. Where better to mark the sun's divine passage than where the sandstone glows in the light of its passing. I was raised in the mesa's great shade, its wild bird markets and metal cellars, spices and colored silks.
Sounds impressive.
Oh, you should behold it. And you can if you make the journey. At His Luminance's order, we have flung its gates open to all.
Any Nora who leaves the sacred land becomes an exile. But hey, who knows where I'll end up.
Which is weird, because they're, like, I'm still not completely sure on where the Nora borders end. Like, is it you leave the Embrace? Because there are tons of frickin' Nora out in beyond the walls of the Embrace. But, like, is it, like, where the cutoff between, like, Colorado and Utah is? Like, where it goes from, like, foresty Nora area to, oh, look, it's the Karja Desert. And, like, is the northern border, like, where it stops being foresty, starts being snowy and mountainy, and it's like, oh, that's where the Banuk are? Or is it just, like, the Embrace, and every one of the Nora that's outside the Embrace and settlements around there are exiles? I'm still not 100% clear on that one.
Did you come all this way just to deliver your Sun King's speech?
It is my duty, and also my honor, to carry the light of atonement to those we overshadowed and wronged. I swallowed my fear, but it reemerged. I am glad Erend Van Guardsman made this journey. He is my shield, a good man.
Wait. His last name is Van Guardsman? Really? Or,
Why were the Karja at war with the Nora?
Under the 13th Sun King, the Karja had no peace with any tribe. His luminance has sent those days to dusk. We must renew the light that binds us, though few volunteered to come here.
The Nora scare you. They're good at making people feel unwelcome.
It's said one soldier died for every Nora taken alive. But I see you can be as calm as you are fierce.
Right, well.
This has been illuminating, but I should get going.
I see what she did there.
You have already been blessed, but may the dawn find you, the day warm you, and the dusk have light to guide your path.
Everyone knows Tirsa wants the outcast girl to win.
Well, at least he was pleasant.
But her to win.
Now you.
Hello, Olin.
You know my name? Ah, guess Aaron told you.
Why did you act so strange when we spoke earlier?
Must be this festival. I'm really not one for crowds. Maybe I should just turn in.
Stop dodging my questions.
All right, cool your fire. I got nothing to hide.
I've never seen anyone else with a focus. Where exactly did you find it?
In a ruin, north of the Claim. That's our name for the Oseram homeland. Up there, the metal seams run deep. Steel giants half buried in loose soil. Forgotten caves that the old ones bored into mountain rock. Your eyes just lit up.
I found my focus in a cave just like you're describing. A ruin of the old ones.
If you've delved yourself, you know as much as I do. Go to those places for answers. Not me.
When we spoke earlier, you winced, then looked like you were in pain. Or frightened. Did your focus show you something?
It didn't show me anything. I told you. It malfunctioned. Happens all the time.
Mine's never malfunctioned, and I've had it since I was a child.
So yours is in better shape then. I'm sure the land here is full of relics. Seeing how you Nora are too scared to delve the ruins.
Because they think ruins are cursed. But I never said I think that.
If the North acknowledges a curse, I'm inclined to agree.
That's an interesting statement.
What are you doing here, Olin? Why come to Norland?
Aaron needed a scout for his expedition, and a second for his drinking. That's all. Someone to stop the Sun Priest getting lost. When all this is over, I'm back to delving ruins, rummaging for scrap, scrounging up trinkets to sell.
So you're an explorer?
Just another Outlander, girl. A man's gotta make his shards. I just make mine in service to the King's court. That's all.
Right.
I don't understand.
Quite a lie.
We have this device in common, but you can't wait to stop talking to me.
I already have all the friends I need, girl. I don't need the bother.
I'm used to being shunned by the tribe. I thought you'd be different.
It's nothing personal. It really isn't.
I just now know I have to kill you later.
Try to enjoy yourself tonight. Big day tomorrow. Always best to make every day count.
Perhaps the Karja have come to
Nice
my land.
warning.
I won't deny them the chance.
Well, I guess it's time we turn in because we got to start the proving. Keep this train rolling so we can get out into the main game. Get to the point where we can say the real Demon Soul starts here. Whoa, whoa, oh. Excuse me, guys. Go back to your dancing. You're incredibly white dancing. Ooh. Gonna need to find more of those before I leave here.
Motherless chuff.
What did you say?
Find your bed, outcast, and dream of winning the proving. That's the closest you're gonna get.
Oh, this is the bedhouse? With you standing guard, I figured it was the latrine.
Your very presence here.
She took a little bit too long to think of that retort.
Well, well. Look who's come in from the wild. The motherless outcast. I see you've still got a scar from where that rock I threw hit you. Now that's a cherished memory.
You can be a real lard sometimes, boss. Cut it out.
Where's your
Are you
bite,
gonna let
outcast?
boss talk to you that
Or
way?
did you need
I
my
wouldn't.
permission to speak in the presence of a true Nora? Aw, you even try to dress like a real Nora. Not that it fools anyone.
So this is how it's gonna be with you, is it?
This is how it's gonna be with everyone, outcast. You belong in the wilds, not Mother's heart. And you definitely don't belong in the proving.
Too bad for you that I'm gonna win it then.
I've trained all my life for this. If I lost to you, I'd make myself an outcast for life.
Don't overestimate yourself. You wouldn't last long in the wilds.
Don't
You
worry,
know,
boss.
I
You'll be
often
an
think of the
outcast
day
from
I
life
gave
by
you
the
that
time this is
scar.
over.
It's a cherished memory.
Yeah. The look on your face when I knocked that stone out of your hand was pretty entertaining. But I suppose you leave that part of the story out when you tell it, don't you?
I branded you that day to mark your shame.
All you did that day was make me stronger. Just wait. I'll show you tomorrow.
She's actually not wrong.
Yeah, right. This is boring. Time for boss to get some sleep. You'll be the one surprised tomorrow, outcast. Not me.
Oh, are you gonna shut your mouth? Because that would be a surprise.
I think they could have let Laura Bailey take that line again. That came out, like, really fast. Oh, wait, no, it's not Laura Bailey. Never mind. Not remembering Aloy's voice actor's name. Off the top. Ashley Birch. Ashley Birch. Yeah, Ashley Birch could have read that line again, for sure.
Nice job handling Bast. That should keep him quiet. Till morning, anyway.
I don't believe we've met. I'm Aloy.
Oh, I know who you are. The competition. The others, they'll finish the proving. Most of them. But win it? That's down to Bast, you, or me. Vala.
Nice to meet you, Vala. You're right. I am going to win tomorrow.
Never celebrate a victory before it's earned, girl. My mother taught me that. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm gonna get some sleep. I plan to be well rested when I run you into the ground tomorrow. Your bunk's right there when you want it.
Okay. Thanks.
Well, there ain't really anything else to do.
So, your first day in Mother's Heart. What do you think? You've never slept in a Nora lodge before. Not very private.
Comforts and distractions. That's what I think.
Not all comforts are bad.
Comforts are weakness.
You sound just like my mother. You can always go back to living in the wilds if you have to. In the meantime, get some rest.
Whip a snowball at the back of his head.
Braves, ready yourselves! What will it take to get you out of here?
Oh, he's not hiding his disdain in the least. Hey!
Your trophy is shattered, outcast. Looks like you'll need another.
And again. Come on.
There we go. Got what we need.
I've got to catch up.
Oh, good. Don't need to loot. We can just go.
Slow and steady now. All you need is to finish. That makes all but one. Is the outcast coming?
She was behind me.
Looks strong, I thought.
It's kind of funny that you wish me luck, Mr. Drew, because, like, the first time through, I thought maybe you had to try and be first, but no, this
Dead
always
last,
ends with you
girl.
being first.
Might as well walk from here. Boss will win or Vala, but you'll be made a brave so long as you finish. Oh, now, that's an old trail. 2 died on it last year. It's falling apart. Better dead last than dead altogether. Whoa, 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 whoa! My old mother, are you crazy? You're gonna kill yourself! It doesn't get any easier. You're insane to go that way. That's it.
No way but forward
Just
now.
stop right there. Just turn around and climb.
I can't see!
Boss, with Vala right behind.
Come on now.
You pretty much by the cutscene where you kind of realize it's like,
dragging.
oh, there's no way actually to lose this race.
Gotta keep going.
The outcast!
On the old trail?
Is she crazy?
Good. I'm gaining.
Whoa! The outcast is catching up!
How'd she get up there?
By living her entire life in the wilds and training explicitly for this. Did you not see the montage?
Hurry. Keep at it.
She needed a montage.
I've trained my whole life for this. They had a tribe.
In a
but I had the
montage.
wilds. Precision. Not enough. Must be perfect.
Don't worry, Ayla. I think you got this.
Come on, you can make it. Can't let them beat me now.
Nope, there they are.
She didn't win! The outcast cheated!
An outcast win the proving? Never. For she is a brave now.
Hmm.
Did it. As are you all. So long as you put your trophy on the altar. But it is Aloy. Once outcast, and now brave, who is first among us.
She had 2 lines till retirement.
Keep them pinned down till the others arrive.
We can't stay here. That's the way out. But we won't make it under fire.
They can't shoot if they're dead. Keep them busy. I'll find an angle.
Fast! Fast! Are you with us?
I'm with you!
Let's go. Now!
Kill the invaders! Too many of them! We can't win!
Just gotta line up them headshots.
We can.
Quick! Run for the slip wire!
Kill them all! No witnesses, no survivors!
Seems like their sound design got a little bit screwed up there.
Stay together!
Oh no! There's more! They keep coming! How many are there?
Up on the ridge. There's more of them.
Ooh.
Too many
They're
of them!
actually hitting me now.
Help us! Don't give up yet!
And Bost is whiny.
Kill the
I've briefly T-posed him. I thought I was leading far enough, but I wasn't. However, I stunned him.
Kill them! They're just...
Now, descend while we have a chance.
Get back!
And just like that, they're out of the game.
Forward!
That's what I get for switching between potions when I should have been firing.
Come on, hit!
There we go. Who's next? Well, we know that that one's not Olin. Ladies and gentlemen, the most generic villain since the J.J. Abrams Star Trek reboot.
Turn your face to the sun, child.
And it's cool because you know he was there because he was just from the shadows, just watching her win.
Burn it all, then to your task.
As you command.
Those some pretty big blaze canisters on their backs. Oh, she did get a slight nick on her neck from the guy. I didn't notice that before.
Aloy. Survive.
Had to get at least one more use out of that character model.
She is dying. To take her there is blasphemy. She should be near her mother.
Aloy.
That's such a weird dream vision.
Turn your face to the sun, child.
Oh my god, the Aloy's beard people were right. She has peach fuzz. Even in the first game. It's like that was some sort of weird made-up issue to falsely get people to rage.
I have to get out of here. I need my focus. No. Rust saved me. They must have found me before I bled out. But why is no one here? Where am I?
Yeah. And it's also at this point, like, the first time I played it, when it's like, you wake up in their mountain, it's like, wait a minute. These matriarchs are very, very hypocritical about staying the heck away from any kind of technology if their stronghold that they don't let any of their followers into is in a frickin' Pharaoh facility. Even though they don't know it's a Pharaoh facility, we know that. After we get far enough into the game to learn about dead Pharaoh. But, you know, like, it's even before all that, like, you look around this, you're like, what?
But where's my focus? It's here, okay. Wait. Am I inside the sacred mountain? But only matriarchs are allowed inside.
And there's a whole bunch of old world technology, some of which is active.
See my bow here. Or that damaged focus, the one I took off that killer. Where are they?
Secure containment hatch. Titanium meta-alloy gene locked via entry identiscan.
I should keep looking. I'm picking up some kind of signal. It looks like the ruins I fell into when I was young.
They 100% are like that.
The Nora didn't build this place. The old ones did. But why? Some kind of power cell. I wonder what it's for.
One down. That door be locked. Our stuff is here in that.
There. With the rest of my things.
excavations and proceed at once to the mission point. Avoid all contact with Nora savages, but if you are seen, kill every witness. Target imaging attached. Do not fail.
Target imaging. Who says I'm like other Nora? They saw me through Owen's focus.
And targeted you specifically.
Then make it quick. I'm heading in.
Hold for identiscan.
You need to stop listening to Ted and start listening to me. Where's this from? And when?
99.47% match. Terminate.
Why try to kill me just because I look like you?
Aloy, you are awake.
You brought me here?
Quickly, you must follow.
To where?
To the place where you were born.
Ooh.
Are you saying I was born here? Inside the mountain?
It is easier if I show you.
Well, show us this. Show us our mother, Tirsa. Or what you believe to be our mother.
Why did you bring me here?
It seemed you were dying, and to die near one's mother is sacred. Landra fought it, of course, but Jezza sided with me.
Because Lanzaroth's just a bitch.
Am I going to meet her?
It's complicated. Please, just follow me.
Does my mother look like me, but with short hair?
I don't see how that could be. You were not born of a woman, Aloy. The mountain is your mother.
What? What are you talking about?
Come.
What is this place?
The Great Chamber, where All-Mother slew the Metal Devil and gave birth to you. Aloy, the Proving Massacre was just the first of many disasters. The war party we sent after the killers was ambushed and slaughtered.
But what does that have to do with where I was born?
My hope is everything.
Really?
This is where we found you. We heard your cries, came to look, and there you were.
Just lying there?
Yes.
You mean I came from behind the door?
Always, that is what I have believed. That you came from the womb of the mountain. A gift from All-Mother herself. But others, like Lansra, feared that a darker power put you here. Not a gift, but a curse.
But this isn't a goddess.
Aloy!
It's a door. With people behind it. My mother?
Oh.
It's actually pretty heavy when you think about it from Tirsa's perspective.
The goddess speaks.
Just like the woman I saw.
Not a perfect match.
Error. Alpha registry corrupted. Identity cannot be confirmed. Entry denied.
No, no. Please.
Your hair's kind of going through your cheek there, lady.
Aloy, All Mother spoke to you, as if she knew you.
Were you not listening? It didn't recognize me.
Because of corruption. The goddess's own words. Surely, if you heal this corruption, she will see you clearly.
We have our quest.
And how would I do that?
You said you've had visions. Of a woman with short hair.
The killers came for me because I look like her.
But their power is overwhelming. Is there no other trail to follow?
Owen. He was one of the outsiders. The night before the proving. The killer saw me through his eyes. He lives in Meridian.
So you will have to leave the sacred land.
I've been an outcast all my life. Why not an exile too?
Shh. There is another way. Come, and we will make it so.
Much to Landra's disapproval. And that, like,
You said the tribe is on the brink of
douchey captain
extinction.
of the guard.
What happened?
After the massacre at the proving, a great war party was sent after the killers. Less than half survived.
Not just 99 point... Like, she is 0.53% off.
The killers do not fight alone. Somehow they have a power over the machines, corrupting them, driving them mad.
So the killers got away?
Yes. And now the only plan my sister matriarchs can agree to is to sing the Hymn of Atonement and beg for All Mother's mercy, as though she would not want us to help ourselves.
Then, what's your plan?
This was my plan. To show you where you were born and loose you to follow the destiny All Mother intended for you. The other High Matriarchs are waiting for us. Let me do the talking.
Wait, if no one else is allowed in here, what was he doing walking out? And why is the door like wide open?
Yes. I showed her. Sisters, the goddess spoke to Aloy. Told her to heal the corruption.
Ha! But how is she to do that?
She will have to journey beyond our sacred land.
A seeker? If the goddess spoke, it must be so.
You would name this thing a seeker?
Sister.
For once, Lansra, join with us. This will be your sin, not
That actually
mine.
did very notably
Send her
age
seeking and may
Lansra
she
up
never
from
be
the
seen
intro
again.
cutscene to here. Get Teb, ageless vampire.
Aloy, by the holy grace of the one goddess, we hereby anoint you a seeker of the Nora tribe.
No barrier can now stay you from your sacred task. May All Mother protect you and sustain you. Stay true. I will make ready for the hymn. Our hopes lie with you.
Tirsa, what's a seeker?
You are. And here is your mark. In times of great need, the High Matriarchs may anoint a seeker. A worthy brave sent forth to accomplish a great purpose. No matter where that purpose might take her.
Even beyond the borders of the sacred land?
The amount that the
Yes.
hair clips.
And with the right to return when you are done. Or as the need arises.
for both of them, really, right now.
So I can go anywhere at all. No restrictions.
Even to forbidden places, like the tainted lands beyond All Mother's sight, or the ruins of the metal world.
I see. Why are the ruins of the metal world forbidden?
They are blighted places, Aloy. Dark and wicked, like the children of metal who built them. When they rebelled and tried to murder All Mother, her wrath leveled their cities, but could not cleanse their sin. Their ancient spite haunts those ruins, ready to ensnare anyone foolish enough to enter them.
But I've been in a ruin. It looked a lot like the inside of All Mother.
That cannot be so.
It is.
Then, this is something beyond my understanding. I will trust you to reveal the truth.
She will.
Why are the lands beyond Nora territory called tainted?
Is it not obvious? Our land is sacred. We live in sight of the one goddess, All Mother, source of all that lives. Beyond her sight lies a vast fallen land, spiritually tainted. That is why it is against tribal law to leave. But the Seeker blessing will protect you.
That said, you know, that is actually a real good way to use control to keep Nora within Nora lands, to keep the lands well defended and strengthened against any kind of attack. It's like, if you leave, you're not allowed to come back. You're in exile. All that shit is unholy. And you're tainting yourself, and we don't want you to bring that taint back in. Good way to keep people under control and keep them there with you.
You said the Nora sent a war party after the killers.
Yes. But it was ambushed and overrun. Very few escaped alive. And most that did were wounded.
Do you know where the killers went?
No. But you could ask Varl, one of the braves guarding the gates of the Embrace. He survived the ambush. He would know more.
So many have suffered. Is there anything I can do to help?
What is most important is for you to fulfill the purpose All Mother has intended for you.
I don't know what that means any more than you do.
Then you must find out. If, however, you sense that part of your purpose is to help the tribe, by all means do so. I have no doubt you will find people in need throughout the Embrace.
Have there been other Seekers?
There have, but they are rare, and most who set out are never heard from again.
Was Rost a Seeker?
No, not a Seeker.
What are you not telling me?
This is not the time, Aloy. Perhaps another day.
What was done with Rost's body?
I'm afraid there was very little left to recover.
He was kind of near the epicenter of an explosion.
What there was, we buried at the place where he raised you, with flowers on the grave.
Thank you. I should be on my way.
From here, you must go to the gates of the Embrace. Speak to Varl, and he will point the way to Meridian. If any Nora tries to stand in your way, Aloy, make sure they know you are a Seeker.
Oh, I will. Thank you, Tirsa, for all you've done.
May All Mother bless you and watch over you.
Nora Faithful, we will soon begin. Purify your hearts. Soon we will beg forgiveness for the sins that brought such misery on the tribe. When we hear the matriarchs lift their voices, we will join ours to theirs.
We have failed you.
All Mother will
Forgive
guide
us.
us.
Forgive us.
I know it. Can't imagine why you'd think I'd have anything of interest to say.
An outcast girl. So she survived her wounds.
Yeah. I did.
Everything's sharp and looming in the rain.
She saved many lives. The tribe is lucky to have her.
Oh, thank you, guys. Gimme. Okay, fine. Be like that. Mother's Watch. I don't think we're in Mother's Heart anymore, are we? No. Oh, good. We're right next to those ruins, because I did want to go in there before leaving the Embrace. The Ancient Armory's over there. Mother's Heart's back up there. And I think we'll visit Ross' grave first as well.
The corruption, for the last of us is fallen.
The outcast.
Aloy!
Ignore her.
Aloy!
Continue the report.
All Mother be praised. You're alive.
A thing of dark metal that corrupts every machine it touches. Where did it come from? They say it broke through the gates of the Embrace. Who is they?
I heard the rumors, but I didn't know for sure until I saw you just now. I'm glad to see you're okay. And you're even wearing the tunic I stitched for you. I'm honored.
What sort of rumors did you hear?
That you were wounded. Expected to die. And then, High Matriarch Tirsa insisted that you be allowed to heal inside All-Mother. Huh. That caused a stir. Only matriarchs are allowed to enter the mountain. But you deserve the honor. The survivors had told everyone how you fought to save them.
I wasn't the only one to fight.
No. They spoke of Bast and Vala, too.
And Rost, the man who raised me. He fought to save me, and he died for it.
Just like the others.
The survivors didn't speak of him, but I remember him. He was there that day when you saved me. I remember he stepped in front of you when my father started yelling. If by dying he saved your life, Aloy, I don't think he regretted it.
What are you doing here with a bow and spear, Teb? You're a Stitcher, not a Brave.
Most of our Braves are dead or wounded, Aloy. Someone has to defend Mother's Watch, so I thought I'd help out. I should be okay. Just as long as I don't try to run any Brave trails, right?
Think what's about to hit this gate is a little bit more dangerous than a trail.
I need the gate opened.
Do you have any idea how dangerous it is out there?
I need to pass through.
You'll have to talk to Resh then, up on the wall. He's the new war chief. I'm not sure he'll help you.
He's a bit of a douche.
Why wouldn't Resh help me?
Because he's a bit of a
he
douche.
says mean things about you.
That I'm a motherless curse, an outcast, that sort of thing?
Motherless chuff.
Yeah. I wish he hadn't been made war chief, but Sona disappeared after the ambush. They say she went after the killers all by herself.
Who is Sona?
Sona was the tribe's war chief, but she went missing after the war party was ambushed. You probably saw her at Mother's Heart. A tall, lean woman with dark skin and long white hair. Her daughter ran in the proving, but she died.
Was Vala her daughter?
Yes, she was. I liked her.
So did I. What's the danger in the Embrace? Are the killers still there?
No. They're long gone. The war party went after them, but the killers slaughtered them. They have some evil power over the machines. They corrupt them, make them fight at their side.
And these corrupted machines, they're loose in the Embrace?
Some have broken through. And from what I hear, it's even worse outside the Embrace. Believe me, this is no time to go traveling.
I should be on my way, Teb.
May All-Mother go with you.
Thank you. Alright, let's go see if this guy will open that gate for us.
I need the gate opened.
Since when has any outcast's need been my concern?
I recognize you from the Proving. You saw Boss shatter my trophy, and you did nothing.
You would speak ill of the dead? Truly you have no shame.
I nearly put an arrow through your eye.
And you threaten me in front of witnesses? When the High Matriarchs hear of this, you'll be an outcast all over again.
Oh, is that so?
I've been anointed a Seeker, so open the gate.
You? A Seeker? Have Tissa and Jezza gone insane? Bad enough that they let you run in the Proving. But to nurse you back to health inside the sacred mountain? No wonder a curse is upon us and children lie dead under cairns of stone.
How can you be so heartless? I fought beside those children, shoulder to shoulder and back to back. I saw them fall.
If even one of them had been true Nora, they would have put an arrow in your back. Resh, come on. Silence! I am your war chief.
And I am a Seeker anointed by the High Matriarchs. So open the gate, and I will be on my way.
The sooner you're gone from here, the better.
God, he's a douche.
What was that?
The demon! Sound the alarm! By the goddess, what's it doing to them?
Taking control.
Brace yourselves! What have you brought on us now, you motherless curse? Kill them, Braves! Kill them all! Braves, ready yourselves! Today we fight a curse! A demon! Oh, Mother, give us strength!
Won't be long. Gotta get in position. Here it comes.
Attack! Watch the Striders! It's driven them mad!
A little stuck. Less stuck. Rain stopped. Let's tear this thing off already. Ooh.
It's down!
There.
The demon These things marched with the killers at the Proving. How does a machine like that take control of all those Striders?
With panache, apparently.
I need to know how that machine took possession of those Striders. Maybe my focus can tell me how that machine controlled the other ones.
Yes, we know.
I'd call that a victory.
I'd call that a victory too. I kicked their asses for you.
You speak for no one.
I think he was talking to Resh at this point. Hey, Tep.
How does it
Hey, jerkwad.
possess other machines? How'd you do it? Show me. You made them obey you. How? This. You did it with this. It's connecting to my focus. Then I could use this. It's worth a shot. Couple loops of wire. Looks like it'll hold. I just need to test it.
Aloy, how did you do that? You killed that demon. Pulled its guts from the carcass.
The way it controls other machines. I think I figured it out. But I need to test it on a machine.
Plenty of Striders along the path to the gates of the Embrace, I guess.
Exactly. And the gates are where I'll be headed anyway. I need to speak to Varl.
I always knew you were different, Aloy, but...
But what?
I think you're a blessing from All-Mother. No matter what Resh says.
Thank you, Teb. But I have to go now.
I know you do. And my thoughts go with you.
Oh, he's always been a nice guy.
I want that gate repaired immediately. I don't care if you have to bandage it together. Get it done.
I need to find a machine. Test this override device.
Alright, we have a lot of skill points to invest. And a lot of other things to do. Seven skill points. So first things first. Oh, I can just... Yeah, let's... Right all the way there. And then we're going to go for the silent drop. Because, yeah. Right off the hop, being able to now just notch 3 arrows and fire them off. Gonna be so much easier to kill shit. power cell. Cool. And crafting. Do I have anything I can put on that? Maybe. That's a maybe. Put the handling one on there. Yeah, I'll put the shock one on there for now. Makes sense. We have a pretty good freeze one, so yeah, that can go on there. This thing basically doesn't, like, it's a blank slate armor, so I'm gonna hold off on modifying that. And I'm gonna hold off on modifying those for a minute too, because there's a merchant right there. Why take your warbow? Although I don't need to take it right now. I've already got something doing shock. So yeah, I think I'll hold off on that. And as for this stuff, let's see, 10 stealth, 10 range defense, 20 stealth. So it can make me a lot extra sneakier. Which for a seeker actually might be a good idea. Versus, okay, really I should see what this is doing. 15 stealth and 10 range defense. With additional range defense on it as well. So, you know what? The Seeker outfit is slightly better. But only really slightly. You know, for now I think we're just going to stick with what we have. I'm not going to buy anything yet. So I can actually use the metal shards and materials to do some crafting. Need rabbit bones now for that. Need fox bones, more ridgewood. Fatty meat and fish bones. And that's it. You know what? Actually, in that case, 100, and I can't get that more. Okay, so you know what? Yep, screw it. We have a couple more things we gonna do. And I'm gonna take a small break to have a toke, and then come back for a final stream for the night in a little bit. But a few things I want to do first. One, we gotta find that machine.
This'll last.
And on our, but I do also want this. Oh, and there's a machine thing like right next to us as well. That's good. There we are.
This old place. I haven't been here in years. Wonder what I can find.
Quite a few things, actually. Not here. A little bit further on. There we are.
Got too much already.
Go. Ooh, I can upgrade my outfit satchel. My traps. Upgrade the traps twice. Potions, though, I need a little bit more Ridgewood and a little bit more Metal Vessel. Yes, because we want to be heading away from... Okay, there's the next one.
I wonder if I can find a way into it now that I'm older.
Power cell.
Another one of these power cells. Well, what do I do with it?
All good things from Director Evans, the guy we heard about so much from all those other audio logs. To all staff, I regret to inform you that our worst fears have been realized. The Wichita salient has collapsed and our position will be overrun in less than 24 hours. I'm sure you understand exfiltration transport is not available. If you wish to abandon the facility and try your luck on foot, you may do so. Lock 2 will unseal at 2100 hours and remain unsealed for 15 minutes. Godspeed. For those of us who'd rather not die on our feet, there will be a gathering in the community room at 2200 hours, and Nurse Chana will make another means available. I want to underscore how proud I am of each and every person who served at this post. It is important to bear in mind that our sacrifices were not in vain. I hope that makes this a little easier. For months now, I've been signing off messages as Director Evans, but I suppose we can dispose with such formalities now. Respectfully, Ellen. So she let the people who wanted to try and go out, and then she allowed a mass suicide, which is pretty much what, like, all of the stuff from the audio logs that you pick up when you can pick up here when you're a kid in the tutorial pretty much allude to. But yeah, dark fate for everyone in this facility from the metal world. A world that truly was metal AF. Break. Thank you. Anything else in here? Anything cool? Something cool. Wait a minute. Yes! Okay. Upgrade the potion pouch. We need fishbone for the next one. Got the... Oh! Maxed out the trap pouch? Looks like. Nice. That's the last one. Our first metal flower.
The patterns on this flower are so strange.
Metal flower of unknown design, possibly used to promote seed germination, includes an embedded code fragment. Trade sets of these flowers in Meridian for valuable rewards. Code fragment downloaded. Function true. Light of the moon. Moves west. Flowers shadows. Creep eastward. Function true. And this is where we started. Okay, we can go. We can leave now. Oh, wait a minute. Yes. This is. I think this. Yeah. No, this is where we want to go. We found everything we needed. We got our power cell. We got our metal flower, audio logs. Now we just go visit Rost's grave, and it'll pretty much be time to head out and start the main game. But I will have a quick toke first. Go find us a Strider.
Snow. It's not getting any warmer out here.
Aw. Come back here, piggy.
That'll keep my stomach quiet. There they are. Striders. I can test the override device on them.
Alright, buddy. Come on.
Okay, here it goes. Come on.
Yes!
It worked. It's not hostile. There we go. That a boy. That's more like it. Yeah! 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 Ride!
That's
this
pretty
Strider
awesome.
is fast. This beats walking.
I can see how she would think that.
I should try overriding other kinds of machines. Probably can't ride them all, but I might find a use for them.
Mm-hmm. You definitely will. Come on, Strider, you can make it to the other side. I believe in you. Let's go hit up Rost's grave.
And now...
That was pretty awesome.
So she survived after all.
Mother's heart one way, mother's watch the other way.
I won't be needing this machine in there.
Yep, that's mother's heart right there. Come on, machine. You can go. Good. There we are. Oh, wow. We really were close to mother's heart then. So she grew up an outcast, literally just outside the capital of the territory, basically. That's kind of it's slightly ironic. Do we get back up there? Ah, I think that's how. Boy, come on, guys. Let me up. Thank you. Really? There we go. Sometimes it catches, sometimes it does not. Alright. Come on. You can do it. Get up there. Perfect. There, she can still speak to him and he won't listen, or he won't answer back.
I couldn't leave the sacred land without visiting you. When you said goodbye, I told you I'd find you. Track you down. Well, looks like you did it after all. Went somewhere I can't follow. I should have known you'd be watching. At the proving. Looking out for me. There for me when no one else was. Like always. One last time. Thank you, Rost. I won't waste what you've given me. I promise. I'll make you proud. I've been trying to puzzle it out, but nothing makes sense. The killers came after me because I look like this... a woman. Older with short hair. But why? And what's the connection? If she's my mother, then... she didn't look Nora, but if she lives inside the mountain, how could the killers know about her? The more I learn, the less I understand. I need to track down Olin, an outsider. He was at the festival the night before the proving. Somehow, the killers saw me through his focus. And he knew it. He could have warned me. When I find him, well, he's gonna tell me everything he knows. And he's gonna pay. All right, it's time to leave the embrace. I'll try to come back when I can.
Pretty good and touching way to hit the end of this stream and take that little break. So I will be back in about 20 to 30 minutes. I'm going to definitely keep this one shorter because I do have to be up early to travel up north tomorrow. So again, this will be the next one will be the last stream until Sunday night at the earliest, Monday at the latest. So we will see you then. Thank y'all who tuned in to watch. Mr. Drew, you take care. We'll see you in a few minutes too, or in about a half hour or so as well. And you have a great weekend if we don't. And for everybody else, y'all are awesome for tuning in. We'll see y'all in the next one. Take care.